Hi. I am feeling a little bit of peace in my soul today, everyone, because I am noticing so many of you coming out of your comfort zones for this cause. And it's helping me feel better about things. This is a revolution we're in case you were not aware of that. That is definitely where we're at right now. We are in a full-fledged revolution. And revolutions are uncomfortable, and things will break, and people will get hurt, and it shouldn't be that way at all. And I don't agree at all with violence. But that's things are going to happen, because about 7 to 8 times out of 10, it's the people that we're fighting against doing all of that stuff and trying to pin it on everyone else. The thing about white supremacy is that if we just, their biggest concern or their biggest worry is we all keep doing this together. We all work together. And Viola Davis had posted something today that I shared on my social media that it's epic. It's awesome. And I'm not going to quote it word for word because I don't have it in my brain that much. But it's just about the fact that, revolution has many lanes, and we're just keep going together. Just try your best. Whatever you can do it. Whether that's posting on social media, whether that's chatting, talking to your kids or your family, which you should be. You should talk to your kids. That's to me, that's just like a obvious. So nobody is protesting wrong. As long as you are making sure that Black Lives Matter and that you're making sure that you're saying that in the way that you're saying that, thank you. Good job. Keep going. If you're sitting in your comfortable little bubble because it doesn't affect you, maybe look up revolution, because things aren't never the same after. And I've been keeping my eyes on who's speaking out and who isn't speaking out. And am I disappointed in some people? Yes. But I've always been disappointed in these people when it comes to change. They never do. And they're not close to me, and I'm not going to get on a plane or ever and visit them. So I'm not really worried, or I'm not going to drive over to their house. They don't matter that much to me. This, to me, is not something you don't do. It's just it's humanity. This is humanity. You don't get to just say, not for me. Also, again, I've mentioned this before. I'm seeing a lot of you having to speak with people on your social media, and you're just blown away. And I know, and I'm sorry that you're going to have to lose people, because that's what change and evolution and revolution is. It's growing out of things and people. As we get woke, we realize who's asleep still and doesn't want to get woke. And it's disappointing. I'm sorry, but this is the reality. I've told you before, I've lost so many people because I just didn't want to ignore the racism. According to them, I should just skip along and let it happen. But that's just not going to, nope. So I apologize, because I know how hard this is going to be, and it has been, and it has been. But keep going. Don't stop just because you're making some people uncomfortable. Trust me, you want to know who those people are now. Also, let's keep our eyes out for the companies and our favorite things and our favorite stars, and see where they're at with what they have to say. The ones that aren't speaking up on social media, why aren't you speaking up? Just about everybody is on this. So, but I have noticed some shout outs I'm going to give. Ben and Jerry's, did you see their tweet? Wow. Above and beyond. Not above and beyond. I've always been a Ben and Jerry's customer, and I always will. So go get a pint. Is that what they call them? Are they calling them that? I don't know. Ben and Jerry's, a lot of my favorite cosmetic companies. I'm just a lot of my favorite singers, and I am all a Food Network girl. Those of you who know, it's like 24/7 in my house, the Food Network. In fact, it's on right over there. But it's muted. It's Guy. I love Guy. Guy has spoken up. A little thing that you may not know about Guy is just about every disaster that's happened, he has fed the people that suffer through it, whether it was the California wildfires, the firefighters, the guy, just about every single thing that you've heard happen. And most likely what's going on now, he'll be involved in feeding people then too, but that's a good egg, that guy. So I've been watching all of because I follow all my favorite chefs and every single one of them, and you worry, don't you? You get a little anxiety, like, is my favorite person on this show or this show, are they awful? Now I have to wait and see. And I know that's going to be disappointing, but that's part of revolution. So keep your eyes open to your favorite people that you follow. And if they aren't being vocal about this, then it's time to find somebody new to idolize, because that's not who we want to idolize. So yeah, and I've noticed like my favorite nail polish brand is Essie, and they are on it. And also I've noticed what they've been writing. Like, writing Black Lives Matter is, as some of you might have already encountered, opens the door for a lot of idiots. You know the ones I'm talking about, the All Lives Matter ones. You know full well all lives matter. You know full well human beings matter. You know it. You know it. You're not new. Human life matters. The fact that you don't know why it has to be a separated situation, the fact that you don't know that, I just wonder if you're teachable at all. I don't think you are. So don't bang your heads up against the wall dealing with those kind of people. You know, I would just like remove, man. But also, again, going back to what I'm saying, it is like Seth Rogen has been removing people quite cheerfully left, right, and center after his Black Lives Matter posts because of that exact nonsense. So keep your eyes out. Make sure the people that you sit down to watch their movies or listen to their music, make sure they're on the right side of change here, because it's everybody versus racist. That's what it is, really. So you're either on the everybody side or the racist side. There is no middle ground here. There is no fence to sit on here. There is no fence to sit on here. You understand that? Okay. You can educate yourself, and you can post on social media. You can be part of the everybody group in the best way you can be, because there is no wrong way to be on that side. There's a boat. There is a crates and crates and crates and crates full, and ships full, and planes full, and trains full of reasons why the other side is awful. So there's no wrong way to do this. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna, before I play some recorder, because I know that's why you're really here, I'm gonna tell you a pet peeve of mine that makes me crazy. And I'm telling you it now because it's in my, is it peripherals? It's in my peripherals. I don't think that's the word. I hate the Hallmark Channel. I'm actually anti-Hallmark Channel. Hallmark has been known to legitimately refuse to be culturally diverse, or diverse in any way, shape, or form, of their weird little romance movies. They have probably 8 million of these awful films, and 4 of them have black couples, and God forbid it's an interracial couple. Whoa, that's crazy talk. That's crazy talk for them. And I'm just never going to support a company that does that. But here is a definition for you that you can have after I explain my pet peeve. So, Hallmark Channel, major pet peeve. Why? Explained it already. Here's another thing about the Hallmark Channel. They're going to fit into have you ever heard the phrase, you know, you love Black culture, but you don't love Black people? Hallmark has Stevie Wonder song playing when their awful little commercials of their summer romance things are playing. They have these summer romance movies, I guess, playing. And every single couple, so they do little clips of each one of these terrible films, and every single one of these clips has a white couple in it, but they have the audacity to play Stevie Wonder song during it. And that, kids, is the perfect example of liking Black culture, but not Black people. Today on Education with Mrs. Matthews, you've just learned a great example of that. So that's all I have to say on the Hallmark Channel. I hate them. I've never liked them. It's disgraceful. It's disgraceful. Today I have a little bit of a communication issue, I think. All right, Ludwig, let's go to town. I have no idea what happened there. I'm not practicing. Shh, don't tell Miss Dunk. Okay, so that's it. That's all I gotta say today. Let's just keep doing this. Let's keep this going. Peaceful protests. I'm about to make my posters. We're having our protest this week, and I'm about to make my posters, so I'm excited about that. I've had no nasty emails coming at me as of the last time we talked about that. Thank goodness. Haters gonna hate. Potatoes are gonna potate. What are you gonna do? You have a revolution. Catch you on the flip side.